What's up, Steam? Alright. I need you guys to make sure audio's good on everything because straight up, I have no idea. I've been messing with it for a minute. I hope audio is alright. Oh, I appreciate it, my man. I'm scared. Yeah, one second. Let me mod a few people. How do I mod people again? Is it slash? No. Exclamation point? No. How do I mod Sky? I could put Sky in timeout. I'll add as moderator. I see it. There we go. All right. What's up, Dino? All right. Let me get all this sorted. I think we're good. All right. What's up, Matt? What are we building today? We're continuing with my farm project. Here, just so you guys can wait. Do I have examples? No, I didn't save it. I'll just quickly change it so people can see what it actually is. What we've been working on Twitch for the past few weeks. We're just doing one YouTube live stream for fun to see what happens. All right, let's see. Block out. Add digress. All right, we need like 4%, 97, and then we'll go. Actually, we'll remove that. We don't need that. And just to get this quick, so you guys can get an understanding of what this will look like. Obviously, the grass won't actually go up to all of these structures. But this is what we are working on right now. Thanks, Pete. What's up, Ava? Nah. We're working on my farm, my wheat farm. Wheat. Yeah, so we've been building details for it for the last over a week. Just having a little bit of fun, you know? But yeah. Should be pretty cool when we're done though. There's obviously so many things we have to do, like these things are floating still in some spots. What's up, man? Let's get ready for my day. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you have a great day. Yeah, it should be cool though. I'm excited to keep going. Let me save that. I think you should texture all of the ground too. Thank you, Pete. I was gonna go by the desert pyramid. That's the edge of the pyramid. But we have to keep going with the rocks today. That is my main goal, is to get the rocks finished. Super sphere. Yellow. Separate. Yes, sir. A lot of rocks. All right. So, how was I doing this yesterday? Let's see. What's up, Mr. Bark? I'm thinking I want this edge to be kind of like lower down and to come across, maybe kind of like there. My kid says it looks like a Teletubby island. Bruh, where's your mod? Here you go. I want to do this. Let's make. I want this one to be a smaller rock. Could do that. That could be interesting. Oh. Oh, did the nether top take? I don't remember. What did I say in the video? It was whatever I said in the video. It was a while. Like 150 hours or something, probably. He drew that. He was so proud of that drawing when he drew it. Out of here. Very nice, man. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting shape. We'll go off this. Here though, actually, before instead of that, wait, let me reset rotation. No, that's fine. Start making him much smaller like that though, and then just start. Yeah. All right. I do need to smooth over the edge at some point. I'm gonna go on the back here. Paste a few more of these in. I don't like that one. Make this thinner. That. Oh, nope. Come on. There we go. New basing. No one even mentioned it. Oh, that's a rough beat. Was it good though? How different is it playing that one versus your normal one? Ah. Looking meeting hall. I need to see what this is. We're building rocks right now for my big farm build. I'm just kind of helping, or I'm filling in these yellow areas with rocks to kind of border in the area. Normally I melt away more to get more dark areas, but honestly, I don't know if this one needs it. I kind of like it being like more smooth on this one. It's a little different. The sound's a bit different too. It's sort of cool. Heck yeah. Do you think it has the potential to become your main one? Honestly, don't want to smooth over that much of this. Kind of like it as it is. Both equally though? Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, that's pretty decent though. I am going to start painting some of the ground real quick. So on the back here, I'm thinking we keep this grass to, I don't know, like kind of there. And then we'll gradient this chunk in between. And then here, this should probably stay grass, like. Probably something kind of like that, shouldn't it? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, maybe. I don't want this to just be a flat line here. So maybe I do let it dip back here and then we just like grass. We will gradient this chunk also, but we like grass to there or something like that. YouTube is different. I definitely prefer Twitch as a creator. But I wanted to give YouTube one more shot just to see what I was missing, you know? It's a giant farm. Bro, I should have made a counter. How many times do you think we answered that today? You can extend the forest as well. Yeah, we could put the forest all the way up to the edge. That'd actually probably look good. Let's see. Just temporarily, let's just cover all of this back up with coarse dirt. If only it was a beetroot farm, yeah. That might have made it a little bit better if we're being honest. But then again, jury's still out on that one. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the gradienting out from there. I have some ideas. What's up, man? Yeah, once that's blended the way this is blended, that could work. Let's do this edge real quick. Just survey and everyone said a beat your family. Could run a survey for the lows, man. It'd be kind of funny. I'm curious what it would say. What's up, Soph? Need potato as an option too. Yeah, just list them all. Throw pumpkin on there also. Okay. Block equals or and block equals surface. Actually, no, I don't need that, do I? Oh, I forgot. And then I come back and I noise painter. Where's noise painter? Noise painter. Not what I meant to change, but that's fine. Presets. Coverage. All right. I use it for terrain work. Non-terrain work stuff is mostly by hand. But I use it for terrain, yeah. It'd be kind of interesting if I had grass maybe coming up on the backside of those rocks. Oh no, maybe it'll be fine without it. Alright, let's keep going. Let's finish these rocks really fast, and then we can move on. I do think that's going to be a really cool perimeter on it, though. And we'll have a bunch of other things to deal with. Okay. Shape. I kind of want to have another angle one on this one. I know, I really like those angled ones occasionally. Like that one there. I can fly around in a little bit, yeah. I just want to finish my rocks. That's kind of circular. Let's see. Let's see, okay, and then maybe a little bit of rotation on him. Paged him in like that. I had a sandwich beat. So kind of? I forgot to smooth this over first. Oops. Have I made that solid yet? I have. Okay. Let's figure this out first. It's going to require a lot of redoing. Let me melt this corner. Smooth across there. Back tool. That's weird, but it shouldn't be too bad. What's up, man? What's up, Holly? What's up, Ape? Oh, what's up, Lemon? That's the Lemon? What's up, Soup? Dude, your builds are awesome, man. I've been loving seeing them. Let's see. I'll come. Let's paint. Sand. Just clean that up. See if that looks good enough to pass off for now. Yeah, it does. Okay, we'll come back and trim that later. Have a good one, Ava. Beat leaving? Who do you think you are? Bro. I gotta go through and trim some of these songs. I added like 15 more because my playlist is way too small for the YouTube music, bro. I hate having to listen to YouTube music. I don't get why they don't have a split track option. I did apply to try and get a commercial license to lo-fi music. So if I get that, we'll be in business. But as of right now, it's rough out here, man. $58. Better than your normal playlist, thanks, Pete. What's up, Angel? %90 sure that's Angel, right? Well, they're a moderator now, so hopefully that is Angel. Straighten that out. But what if it's not, though? And we have found a replacement. I appreciate it, man. I want to do this. Trying to make this surface a bit more interesting. Ah, not what I meant to do. Sure, if we're being real though, you should be complimenting Beat though. Beat made the whole thing. What the heck, bro? Why Axiom gotta be like that sometimes? What's up, Zeris? What's up, man? We're just out here building. You know, the usual. You gonna build when you're done with the farm? I haven't got that far. I have a couple ideas, but nothing too concrete yet, so. Really am waiting to finish this project before I start thinking about anything else. Making brown butter. Yes, I would love some. Don't give any to Beat though. You gonna stream today? I have no idea, man. I have a feeling this will be a slightly shorter one than normal. I normally go for about 4 hours. I feel like this one will probably be closer to 2.5, 3. I'm a little tired today, but I wanted to get some progress in, so we'll see. It's highly dependent on where I get to, if I find a convenient stopping point. I gotta go? No worries, Collision. Have a good one, my man. That one's not very interesting compared to some of these other ones. What it needs is I need this to be a bit thinner. Turn it. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's smooth out the top now. Right there. No. Melt. Smooth. Okay. Monster mail. Edible glitter mine. Marley says hi. Well, hello, Marley. What's Marley's favorite word right now? Is it stream safe? Okay, what's Marley's fifth favorite? Yeah, what's Marley's fifth favorite dinosaur? Bro, switch platforms. What's up, Tim? This is a one-off, man. Stegosaurus, very nice. Does Marley prefer bugs or dinosaurs? Real questions out here. Do it, man. Go make your own game. It's a lot of fun. All right. Pink bugs. Very, very good. She'll fit right in on this stream. What does that? I forgot I even had that. What is that? Why are you doing this? Thank you, man. Well, the subscription button. I honestly forgot that was a thing. I haven't live streamed on YouTube in so long. Bro. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Do you think lo-fi house music would be better for stream audience? Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I want to do lo-fi. I can't find any for free. I have applied for a commercial license to use the lo-fi stream. I will have to pay money for that, but I'm gonna see if I can. My favorite project, I like parts of different ones. This is my best build I've ever done for sure. What is this? This is my next mega project. Here you go, I'll show you it. Have you finished your starter yet, Tim? Llama. Obviously, it won't cover everything like this. There'll be gaps on each build. But Angel changed her name. Art takes time. This is my giant wheat field project. Beat. What are you doing, Beat? Guys, okay now, guys. Okay now, chill. Had to verify it. my identity. But yeah, this is our new farm one. You joining the Thank you so much, Soup, also. Soup out here on Patreon also, man. Really appreciate that shit, man. What do you think, Llama? Is this worse than your last one? This is better than your unfinished starter base? Yeah, no, so I spent the last like week trying to design random sci-fi looking ships and vehicles. I want to do a couple actual plane or actual flying ships that I want going over with like a trail or two, because I think that'll help with the emptiness. Couldn't beat the half circle I did. After going around 7 minutes, no worries, my man. You wanted to see some other stuff on this world real quick, on this creative world? That's all my stuff I've been building for this project. There's your cave of creation when we were working on that. Lemon! There's a jungle. Here's some other builds. Just more stuff. Assets, all of houses and stuff we've made. Yo, Mr. Bark, when are you putting this on the world if you're still here? Which ones? Llama? This one? Or oh, that one. Probably this one. Yeah, I built this one on the Elevate Creative and I moved it over. I can't wait. I'm gonna do another build in this style and go Gothic architecture again, because that build is so easy and it looks so good, man. This makes someone feel again. I have no idea how to fix that. That's just what the member tier looks like. Storage room, just chunks of our survival world are everywhere on here, you know? It's like whenever we're working on chunks. Here's all of our trees. Expanding the tree palette of it slowly, you know? There's even my little orange trees. Here's some like other versions of the Cave of Creation tree that we almost did. Llama, you remember this one? No, it pings it in YouTube videos. Zeros, you're chilling. It already pinged everyone. The warfare potted plant, yes sir. Yep. Dude, I just remember everyone using my my nether portal here. Everyone kept using this one. This is where the cathedral was gonna sit. Bruh, you guys need to chill, bruh. I don't stream on YouTube enough for you guys to be doing this. Just gonna have this whole underground one. How was the first time? You guys should show up on my YouTube channel homepage now because you're doing that though. I have it, so there should be a tier for it. I don't know if it needs a certain number before it activates or something, but it should be there. Here's Mr. Bark's fish, the purple fish. This was one thing that almost happened. Not really, it didn't almost happen, but this was his cliff there. Imagine if it'd been done with snow layers, guys. Look at how insane this looks. I would never play again if I could do that. That was my little clip for the SMP that I've done. That's really all there is on this world. There's not that much yet. We're slowly expanding what's on here, though. Look, this is coming out pretty cool, though. I'm thinking I might do another 1 or 2 rocks here. I was going to leave this area open, but honestly, doing a couple rocks here to help close it in would probably be the move. Yeah, it'll help break up that area also. Yeah, this is my next project for YouTube. All right, back to rock building. Very cool, my man. Wait, he lost all the name tags, Pete? That rocker kind of reminds me of a chameleon. This one, I can kind of see that, bro. He died in lava. That is crazy, man. I didn't see your message on crop circles. Have a good one, Dino. Oh, they're craftable next update, Beat. That's where we went wrong. We thought they were craftable this update. I almost drop kicked him. Should have unleashed Marley on him. Sorry, idea of crop circles. Crop circles wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be. But I want the wheat to be kind of like the background. I don't want it to be the focus. You know what I mean? I want these weird looking mechs that I spent, well, Cyber helped me with this one, but these weird looking mechs that I spent like so many hours of my life on to be the focus of this. So this guy's gonna actually have like, he's a combine attachment, right? I'm gonna have to adjust the terrain to fit around him better, and he'll be leaving a trail behind kind of thing. I'm gonna add some baled hay in some places, probably some sprinkler systems. I was hoping to finish the design work for this week, but I think it's gonna be done next week. I can turn it up for you, Soup, if you want. Why is it so loud though? That's not that loud for you guys. Okay, we're chilling. Kind of reminds me of Titanfall 2 in the Frontier. I could see that. I'm cool with that. Titanfall's sick, man. That is an acceptable thing to be reminded of. Okay, so bingo went. You're never gonna let me not think of, or you're never gonna let the bingo go, are you? That's kind of what I'm going for. The reason I put this here is because the Wanderer is right there. And my thought process was, like, that will help him blend in a little bit more. Even though he's a way different style mech, but... I was planning on having a third tall one. A third tall design, and I started framing it out and I just failed. Turn it down. Got you. I had turned it down already. Alright, is that better? Kevin, I don't know what that is. What's up, beat? Is he hates me? My fault. What's up, Jen? I haven't listened to this song in a very long time. It's interesting that this is non-copyrighted. It explains why I hear it so much. A little bit more and it's good. Is that better? Or the Wanderers and Mech. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta come up with lore at some point. I kind of have lightly given up on total world lore. Like, I like having some builds mesh together kind of thing, you know? Alright. Shape. Reset rotation. NCS is the best channel. Dude, I had some NCS music on old videos and they got copyright striked. So I've taken down all those videos because I didn't want to deal with like, I actually got a strike on the channel from it. I was just like, what the hell? That was like a video from like 6 years ago that I had on here, you know? So I'm very careful with what music I play now. Which is the main reason I stream to Twitch. I could probably do what the Peanut does, where he just says screw it and listens to whatever he wants on stream, and then the VOD doesn't, the VOD gets demonetized, but generally you won't get striked. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel worth it, you know? Overworld Stone ranking one? What does that mean? Want me to like rank my favorite overworld stones? Well, it's less that the lore is unclear and more just I want to build what I want to build, you know what I mean? Like, if I want to build a sci-fi area, I'm gonna go build a sci-fi area like this. I'm gonna put a medieval kingdom next to this and not care, you know what I mean? To be fair, you can think of a show like Fallout. Like, I don't know if you've watched Fallout's show, but they have like, obviously there's the Legion, you know? So it's not like this stuff isn't possible, but I don't know. I just like to build and I don't want to be like restricted in what I build, you know what I mean? I think the world would be a lot more lame if all I did was medieval for the entire world. Which is what I think a lot of people end up doing in Minecraft. Whereas this is like a way for me to like push myself to get better, you know? It's worlds colliding world, yeah. The comment that I saw that I loved was it's like a since I play a cyber, it's a 2-man Hermitcraft server basically. Like, you look at the way Hermitcraft works with just builds flowing, and that's really similar to ours. Look at it. All right. Very cool sky. Dang, Lemon also cooking, making me hungry over there. What's up, man? How are you doing? I appreciate the continued support, my man. What the heck? Let's see, we take that out. No. All right. Just, yeah, and then we'll blend that over later. Okay. Have we played a Hytale at all since it came out? No. We played on stream for 2 hours. Cybark was unable to join due to network problems, and we have not touched the game since. Have a good one, Zaris. Thanks for stopping by, my man. What I am working on right now, it is a giant wheat farm. This is going to be a big wheat field. I've been showing it off every few minutes. I'll show it again later. I just want to finish up a little bit more rock detail. I need to make some more progress real quick. And I'll show it off again. Think about making things with the old ones. This 12 a week is crazy. You convinced me to get it. Quickest fall off ever. It gets scammed. Java system has been doing. What do you mean, like the way updates work? Are you talking about that, like where they do like these patches and stuff, which they've done the whole time? I don't mind it. I really don't care. To be honest, I'm so slow at updating, and if they didn't release any major Minecraft updates for 2 years, I would still have just as much fun with the game. Every time they update, I have to learn how to build again. Like, this time is now me learning how to use shelves. Is like the big thing, right? But to be honest, they could not update the game for a few years and I really wouldn't care. The way I play, it just doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like, they add trial chambers and I'm like, all right, cool. It took me like 2 years to go out and do a trial chamber for the first time. Like, we did it a few months ago for the first time. I've still never gotten a mace on my own. I've never built a spear on my own, you know, like, actually our server, we don't even have access to spears. But even if we did, I wouldn't use them. I don't know, yeah, I don't really care, you know? By 3 or 4 a week. Pats. My fault. That is crazy, Lemon. Yeah, I do agree. Updating my survival server for the server we play on and the creative server is like actually kind of a pain. I forgot about that. That was really funny though, at least, Sky. I got enjoyment out of that. I don't know if you did, but I did. 60 deaths in 5 minutes. Yeah, that photo you guys sent, I was laughing so hard. Mr. Bark, did we die when we did it at all? I don't think we did we? So cool to see the Netherhead design in the back while you're doing this. I wish I had taken the extra step and made the terrain insane and done like canyon cliffs and stuff in it. It's wild to witness. Why are you talking about them dying, Jen? I like to build. Heck yeah, man. I look forward to seeing a photo afterwards. Wink, wink. Literally every second. Vision for the rocks, they're gonna look like this. You see these ones? Oh, it's those color palettes. Well, we died anytime. Where are we? No, they're fighting for the... I mean, I would just be laughing also, to be honest. I'm very helpful in that regard. Let's make them fat. Thinner. Let's put some fins off of this one. Okay. What does that even mean? Gonna look sweet, bro? Oh, it's gonna look dope, man. Here, I'm almost actually to a point where I'm gonna color them so you can see what this will actually look like. I'll fix the terrain also when I do that. So you'll get to see it with the wheat field. Because I want to see it with the wheat field. That comes out too far. Told my band I had to leave. I'll take things that never happened for 500. What's your favorite color? Is there a correct answer to this question? Because knowing you guys, I feel like there is a correct answer, and I'll get abused if I say the wrong one. And then everyone clapped. Wow, they really are like the second you're 18, you're out. Isn't that's crazy. There was like no there was no like, yeah, okay, we're gonna have to wind you down kind of thing. It's just nope, you're gone. Let's chop that corner out. Um, see, how far through this gap should I take this part? Honestly, probably only just like there. I'll take this. Let's go over that. Do you use Lightmatica to paste this? Yes, I do. Well, I don't paste it. I use Lightmatica to help me transfer it, though, yes. I don't know what to do with this, because I think I might honestly leave that, because I'm thinking about putting a rock here and like a rock here, and that all will be something else, and I don't know what yet. Let's go around here. Let's see. All right, let's change those rocks, see what happens. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, not what I meant to do. I realize there's a bunch of yellow under there. Yeah, no matter. Okay, operations, auto shade, I already have it up, and I have the color palette up. Oh. Let's see how much that is. It's about right. I might increase those two a bit, decrease that a bit. All right. Want to do a Dragon Age inspired build? I'll just have to think about it for a while. You know, a fair play beat. I think that would look pretty cool. I really need to come back and do this desert actual give it justice and like actually clean, or not clean it up, but make it so it's not just plain sand, because it's so lame like that. But that looks pretty cool. That'll be a good like light separator between the projects also. But when you're up top like this, kind of like a visual barrier between them. Yeah, I think if we like encapsulate this with a couple more rocks, it could help. All right, let's quickly see what it looks like now again. Oh, what did I do? What have I done? Noise painter. I mean, that's not bad, right, guys? That's pretty cool. I think, at least. What happened to my 3? I'm pleased. I'm pleased. It's not quite what I thought I was going to be doing when I started this, but it's pretty close. I think the rocks are a big add. It kind of helps break up the sight lines. I'm kind of considering putting one there. Wow, it hates shaders, man. It really hates shaders. I need to get one where they sway, though. Them swaying would go so hard, man. Yeah. Normal grass sway? Maybe. Use complementary. Yeah, I need to update my complementary. Honestly, actually, that might be why the grass is so scuffed like this. Is because I have a very old version of complementary. I have one from like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't think dry grass was in the game when I went to this version. Or when I got this complimentary. That would actually make a lot of sense. I do think it's gonna be pretty cool though. Make me. Yeah, that would explain why it looks so scuffed. It probably can find the mesh of the item, but it doesn't understand that it's like a bush, not like a full block, so it's like super dark and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll look into shader packs off stream. I think the rocks work though. They're a little funky, but I think they're interesting. Look really weird, but in a good way. Thanks, B. They're meant to feel kind of alien, right? Because it's a sci-fi build, so I think that's good. I missed a few spots. Man, yeah, I think I'll spend an extra week on this, and I will work on, what's it called? Maybe a couple more smaller vehicles to help populate the area a bit more. A few more assets. Beat mobile. This is going to be such a pain to build. I think I'm going to block gather each individual section one at a time. I think that makes the most sense. Like I'll block gather just the harvester so I can get the exact number of blocks I need in each one. He's still floating though. Oh, I gotta clean up so much stuff and I just don't want to. But we gotta. I really appreciate that, man. Alright, what's the next thing I should do? Should I keep doing rocks and finish rocks off? Maybe I won't do any on the south side for now. Because I think our industrial district's like right here. Yeah, I think we'll skip it for now. Which means it's probably time to start cleaning up individual sections, like where this combine sits and stuff. All right. And how am I going to go about doing that? Not today. I'm gonna lower him a block so he's in the ground on part of him. Okay, let's see. Not coarse dirt. Today is a one-off YouTube stream. We're just having some fun. What'd that look like? We all call member. And whose fault's that? You gonna pin that on me? This guy's like, I was planning to. Yeah, now he's actually on the ground. Oh yeah, man. I hope you have a great day at work, dude. I really, really appreciate the compliment, man. Let's see. Okay, I want to give him treads, or like tracks. Should the tracks just be as wide as the tread, or should they be wider, and should they be a divot in the ground, or should they just be like, I don't know, like, you know, like I could just go, oh. Like I could just do like something kind of more like that. Should they, I mean, maybe I do that and tear the ground up at the same time? I don't really think, should they be inlaid one? I don't know. Yeah, they do. You guys are correct. I was just being lazy. How far back should the treads go? I don't want these massive lines because I'm only gonna have like a band here that has no wheat, like it's actually been harvested. I'm thinking he just like started right here. Doesn't have to make perfect sense, does it? Oh. Let's see, but that'd be interesting. I think how to break this tread in a bit more. Make them even blood. I'm gonna have it so it's like slightly less worn or something, you know? Figured out who stole Lemons 3. Because you are a loser is also crazy. Emphasis on the ladies for Cybark. Alright. That's actually not horrible. That's not horrible. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never made like a tread mark in the ground, so if it looks decent, I'm happy. Feel that kind of feels like tread. It shouldn't be so perfect. I need to carve these edges maybe a little bit in some areas, and then maybe add a little bit of pile up even on some of these edges. But I don't think this is actually horrible. I'm thinking like if there's a little bit of a little bit like that. Technically it can be. I don't know whether they'd strike you for it or not, but technically that is copyrighted music and they won't care that you are on Minecraft. Isn't that fun? Does that feel tread-like to you guys? So tread-like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orange time. Let's go. Maybe has some picked up crops somehow. So yeah, so this guy harvests crops, right? He's a combine. Or he's meant to look like a combine. I don't really know what I was doing. I'm gonna make like a hay bale or two that he's leaving behind here. So this is meant to be like a conveyor belt where they drop out. So I'm gonna put like maybe a hay bale coming out and leave one on the ground also. I really appreciate that, man. I stream every Thursday through Sunday currently. That will be reduced in the future, but as of right now, it's Thursday through Sunday. I just stream over on Twitch though. I never stream on YouTube. Because I get to listen to my own music on Twitch, which is a big deal when I'm spending 15 hours placing blocks for a couple days, you know? But yeah, I stream Thursday through Sunday over on Twitch. All the machines are... I just refer to everything like that. Do you have the bale roller in the back? I don't. Am I meant to? I don't know much about farming equipment. And this is fantasy, so that's not a thing here. Just call it the way it is, you know? Okay, oh. Noise painter. What's Wait, let me see something. Oh. Podzol. Barrel? Do I actually add barrel? What kind of gears would it look like? puzzle. Oh. I need those barrels to be facing up. Why are they facing sideways? Okay, let's remove the barrel. What else can I add? Maybe some rooted? A little bit of extra texture. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool, I think. I really like how the track blends in now to that. So that's like meant to be like behind where the combine's grabbing. No, this is not going to be in the nether. I'm gonna kind of have a couple edges where it's like a little less perfect, you know? I actually think that worked really well, though. Where the combines traveled. Almost feel like I should have moved him more and given him more of a trail. So it's more of a like a center of it. I don't know. I don't know. No, this is going to the overworld. That's the desert pyramid sits like right there. That is the jungle. The Spanish Highlands, the lightning's like right there. What's up? What's up, Johnny? Gonna make the trail turn a bit. Nah. Or I'm gonna have just one small area bare, because if I have too much of the trail, I mean, it would look like it's getting harvested more, but I don't know. I think it would take away because I want more wheat. I don't want it all to be harvested, you know? Like... It's not really practical having it like just like this, but... Well, what can you do, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm picturing it would be like. It's not horrible. It's not bad. That's not bad. We had real wheat mixed in when we were testing it, and it's way too green. Funny enough. I do almost wish that that was more of a bigger portion of it, because I do really like how that turned out. That's okay. I'll give this guy tread marks, probably also. Plus something going back to there. The way over here that I did the dug up pipe, I'm tempted to scatter more chunks of that around also, like if there's like a line of chunks missing. Well, that went a lot smoother than I was expecting, that's for sure. Okay, how do I... Is that how simple I want it to be? I feel like I wanted it to be more or fancier than that. But it'd be really hard to build at an angle. Wheat's just green, man. I really don't know what to tell you. We tried a bunch of things, and also planting wheat would be 10 times more painful than just placing dry grass. So I'm leaning towards just not dealing with that if I can avoid it. Just trying to make the square a little bit less perfect. I think it'll just turn out cooler if it's a little bit messy looking. Maybe add some small bugs and animals could be interesting. Actually, one of the things we will be adding if you were looking for animals is, as you can see here, we're going to be adding candles in the sky like that for birds. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So there'll be flocks of birds around, which I think will look pretty cool. I don't really care that it's not even. I kind of like that. But I don't know if that's too much. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was gonna leave multiple though, because you gotta think there wouldn't be that much. Like, that's a compacted down, you know? Like, that's quite a lot. I was gonna leave 2 here though. I was just gonna take this. Just gonna. I was just gonna do something like that. And then try and like stack some of these up somewhere, like. Like if I had this one here. What do we think of some stacked up kind of like this? Do we think that adds to it? I could maybe make a bigger pile somewhere. Let's see, like. Because I want to add a bunch of detailing around this house. I haven't finished detailing these houses yet. I just like was getting the main assets done. I want to have like I want to make a small truck design that just is like a flatbed that has one of these on the back of it and it's like coming through the wheat field or something. I think that'd be really cool. I might delete all of this. I'm just curious what this would look like. I know it's clipping the edges of that, but I don't really care because you're not going to really see down there. Just some extra details scattered around, just some piles of wheat maybe. Have a good one, Johnny. I think that adds to it, just having like little stacks. More little details. Should I have a couple like kind of scattered around that it like missed, do you think? Maybe just a few. Or should it be barren? Yeah, we'll leave a few. I think it's kind of interesting. Have a good one, Lemon. What's your favorite build ever? It's tough because it varies, right? There's different things that I like about different ones. I like some for creativity reasons. I like some for design reasons, like actual build reasons. Overall, though, it's tough. There's so many builds that I think had so much potential, and then I kind of just like scuffed up at the end. Like, I feel like the Redwood Village should have been my best build ever. But I messed up on the vegetation part of that one. I think, technically wise, this is my best build ever so far. Just like technicals and colors and stuff, I think it's my best one I've ever done. Like, my coloring is getting a lot better, right? I think this one's one of the more interesting ones I've ever done. I wish I had done the terrain differently, though. If I was to go back, I would redo that terrain and spend the extra week on it. I think that's probably the most breathtaking one. I really like this one. I think like actual design, that one's probably my best one. I think the layers on this one is crazy. But the thing is, it is a hell of a lot easier to do it out of gray than it is to do it out of reds, like I'm trying to do on like these newer projects, you know? Grays are so much easier to work with compared to this, you know? I really like the Wizard Tower, actually. I think this might be my best one. I don't think it's my favorite one, but I think it's my best one. I think the interior turned out surprisingly good. Does this one have your interior on it, B? I think it does. You cooked on this interior. Yeah, this one. Although I never truly finished your interior, did I? I love these. These are really creative. I know this one's cool. Maybe the Wizard Tower is my favorite. I feel like it's kind of a weird one to have be my favorite, but just I feel like I did good on the little details on that one. The only part that I slacked on this is this. This should have been so much cooler. I should have made that cooler. This is where I slacked on this one, is this area. This should not be like this, and I slacked on the trees. I did really good with the village. I think I did really good with the village. The trees and the terrain, the vegetation. I slacked on. The rocks, I think, turned out really cool also. Do I have that slice on here where I fixed it? Yeah, over here. I did some detailing on the edge on some of it, and it looked a lot better when I started adding in all this smaller brush. This would be really cool if we finish it. We haven't done any work on that in a long time, but that would be a really cool one. Started really messing with color on this one. Trying to do like copper that's been like burnt and heat treated, you know, like look at that color. I feel like that'd be really cool if I finish that one. Probably not. Especially with YouTube, man. I just can't. With YouTube, I have to be moving on to the next thing. I would like to do a video at some point where I spend a month cleaning up corners. There's so many like little corners, like the desert, for example, has a ton of things that I should spend a week or two fixing, but then that means no YouTube video, right? I don't know. We'll see. I kind of more just take the lessons and continue on into my next stuff and try to fix the things I wasn't happy about in the future. Like the things like this, where I'm trying to like actually make everything feel much more lived in, you know? Hire me. B just comes in and starts detailing my pyramid. Beat the builder. Dude, so obviously these builds are pulled from Andor, right? That was the inspiration for a few of these pieces. Like these 3 that are in frame right now. This is all Andor inspired. And, bro, I might make a video on it, I'm pretty honest. I started rewatching Andor again. Oh my god, it's so good. Dude, I have no idea what I was doing with this thing. I was so lost in the sauce on this one. All right, what's the next thing? I need to add more just greebling detailing around this, but I really don't know how to. I had this satellite just kind of out in the field. I'm wondering if I bring it over and I put it just like right behind here or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it. All right. Let me figure some stuff out. Um. All right, we have to make just junk to pile out here. I could probably steal these pieces, paste them over here also. Might as well. And we'll do the same over here when I design more junk. I clipped the corner of the building also, but that's okay. Where did that? Oh, there it is. Actually, wait, I want this to be more off to the side over here or something. Okay, node stone. I have no idea what this is, but iron. Oh, let's go chain. Just gonna add junk here and there. What the junk does, no one will ever know. But will it look cool? Probably not. There you go, that's a piece of junk made. Let me look at stair blocks. Maybe that. Mingru. Let's grab a furnace, maybe. That's got a texture. Let's grab lightning rod. What else can I put on this? Let's see if there's shelf. Yeah, mango shelf. Now for 2 hours today. That is a very unfortunate beat. How are we going to solve that future in the future, or solve that problem in the future? What did we talk about? What are we going to do? Our first build was, I think, the lightning. Yeah, I think the lightning was first. Well, the storage room underneath the lightning, and then the lightning. Could be linked to this build somehow. I'd love to. I don't know how to use them, and I can't use them as decoration though because they despawn. They unrender, bro. They don't despawn, sorry. Yeah, they unrender. I wish they didn't. It's like the signs, you know? It's annoying, but what can you do? I don't think chain unrenders though, does it? Nope. We good. B has been dethroned. I was taking care of business. what all this junk I'm placing is, I have no idea. But hopefully it helps the area be a little bit more interesting. What's up, Schnilt? Dog has grown violent again. What happened? What happened? What other blocks can I use to make something weird? Oh, it's I need maybe a. Let me see. I'll go up. Do not ask me what that is. Don't want to keep that. No, I don't really like that. Let's see. What's up, War? How you doing, man? Who's that? The offer guy is Mr. Bark. Repeaters. Yeah, you're right. Let's throw redstone junk in here. Ooh, a lectern. That's probably pretty cool. Should I throw a skulk sensor in also? Yeah, why not? Ooh, a daylight set. Pots disappear. Chests disappear. Do minecarts on render? Probably, right? Maybe some TNT. No, joking. Now, what interesting block can I place them on top of? What has a cool texture? Maybe a beehive. You're right, guys. Good call. Crafters too? Oh, I've used some of those everywhere. Yeah, I should use more of those. I've been using them like control panels, like little buttons you press. Let's see. Maybe no skulk sensor. Put a daylight sensor. Oh, more barrels. Dude. Just for some reason, there's going to be some banners right here also. What else do I have over here that I can steal? Yeah, we'll steal all of this also. We'll just take this chunk also. Yup. Gimme. Pots on render as well. Doesn't mean I can't use them, but they do on render. Looms, yeah, we could use a loom. You know what? These are just gonna become loom ones. Okay, we'll have to have a path that comes through. I'm gonna snake a path around to those edges also. Maybe that is enough here. Let's go back to this. Noise painter. I'm gonna reduce my radius all the way down. Have a little bit of an edge around there. Let me see. Let's see. The dog beat me up. What's up, JP? What's up, Dark? No worries, my man. I hope you have a good night, my man. Will there be... Oh, sorry, what was that? There'll be a factory or something placed here? Nah. Oh, wait, you mean like... Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm not gonna build like a factory design or something. But in that silo there, we're gonna throw a big wheat farm. So that way we have a wheat farm as well. Because we use a lot of packed mud and we don't have enough wheat. So, yeah. Let's see. I feel like I should have some other sort of plant here, you know what I mean? What? What if I added like a couple ferns to this area? It's like a little bit of green. Yep. Pitcher plant's halfway grown. That would look good, but I'm too lazy to do that. It's like, it would look good, but I have to do this in survival, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. All right, let's see. What else can we add? That's just like a little something. I don't want to add too much more color. Any functional blocks I could lay around? I could lay around a couple target blocks. An end crit. No, composter is actually probably really good for this, actually. Want more junk, you know? Some buttons, is that what you're asking for, Pete? Or sorry, JP. Could add some dead bush, maybe. That's probably the right color. I added like... It's not horrible. I don't really want to add rocks. I kind of want the whole area to feel like it's really just covered in dirt. Now, I'm tempted to add a few small rocks off the edge of those. It's like some little chipped ones, you know? But I don't know. That does look a lot better, though. Let's paint. Let's go back to that harvested land on the texture. Have a good night, JM. It's called Axiom. I'm debating having like a little footpath that goes through to there. What do we think about that? Like a footpath? Nah. Nah, I don't want to. I wanted to just, they wander through it and they're maybe walking around in here a little bit while doing stuff. You know what that means though? It's getting a little crate set up. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, that could work, that could work. Do over this. Alright though, back to that. Noise paint, digress. So I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna leave all of that out and we'll come back and deal with those edges later when we gradient out of here. What's up, man? That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. All right. What else would I like to do here? I'll have to design this section at some point. Oh, I just realized I never built the end on this. Lol. I literally never finished that. I don't really want to deal with that this second though. What's up, Dark? How you doing? Oh, I have that selected. Whoops. All right, let's take that. Let's flip it. Let's line it up. Yep. Wait, actually. Nope. Yep. Okay, and then we then select that chunk. Here we go down an extra one, we cut, shift down one. And then here we go down again. Title builder. It looks really good. Wait, where is it? Let me take a peek. Let me take a peek. Have a good one, JV. Thanks for hanging out, man. Where is it? Is it in showcase? Ah, I see it. Yeah, it looks solid. And we'll flip it the other direction. No one will know. Literally no one will know. And we'll paste that there. You go through. Me take that area. Oh. You take that area kit down one. Actually, wait. Actually, we're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna, you know, do a little of that. Where's extrude? You know, that tread was never like not underground. What the heck happened here? That's pretty cool because that's kind of what I wanted it to give. This is a giant wheat. It's a sci-fi farm. It's a giant wheat sci-fi farm. Let me carry that over. Go like that. Yeah, you can see the chunk that I've like started to detail more here. So it's going to be this giant wheat field. Should be pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty cool. I hate you, man. This dude harvesting and leaving hay bales behind. But yeah, no, we are getting there. All right, let me. Oh no, we want to select that. That. Kit. Move. There we go. I don't really want these to be perfectly the same length though, so we're just gonna do a little sneaky Command C, Command V. Just a little sneaky. No one will know. Who's gonna know? Do I want to put anything around the front of him? Like a YouTube video exposing you? Bruh. You just hate me. Beach is a certified penguin hater. It's 99% for aesthetic, but there will be a wheat farm in it. The untold story of peaceful penguin. This is the giant grain silo, right? I'm going to fill this one with as big a wheat farm as I can fill in here, and I might add wheat farms to these also, but I don't really know if I want to. That sounds like a lot of work, so I'm unsure if that is something I want to do. But yeah, no, so that will be a giant wheat farm, and then it will store in this hut right there. This YouTuber, your worst nightmare. It's like one of those, what's the... It's not like murder mystery. It's like, you know, those true crime podcasts, you know what? I've never really listened to them, but I've heard clips. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to bring our farming villagers out of our old trading hall. I'm going to put them over here and design this interior to hold farming villagers. So we can have like a more interesting trading hall, and the trading hall is spread across the world depending on what villager you want, you know? Just give it a little bit more purpose, I guess. We're building a sci-fi wheat farm. Was it not obvious? No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, we're building a giant sci-fi wheat farm. Okay, course, dirt. Actually, wait, oh, no, I think that, yeah. Let's take that off. Okay, block yellow, paint, oh, no, noise painter preset, first to land. Let's really look at that. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Yeah, I can't wait to put a couple ships in the sky out here, because I think that will really help. Where's your shameless self-promotions for Twitch? Yeah, alright, I stream, you're so right, man. I stream Thursday through Sunday over on Twitch. So the YouTube stream is kind of like a one-off thing. I might do 1 or 2 of these a month just to hang out. But if you are interested in watching me actually do everything, I do it Thursday through Sunday over on Twitch. Dead bushes behind the tracks. Maybe. I kind of want the tracks just to feel a little old. Yeah, I don't really care about having that part be like perfect. I was thinking about not even having tracks and having it look like he just doesn't really move, you know? But I'm not sure. It's gonna be pretty cool though. It's a very weird build, but I kind of like that, you know? I'm gonna leave this area for next week because for probably next Thursday. I'm gonna add like a vehicle here, I think, with a hay bale on getting unloaded or something, and I need enough space to figure that out. At this point, though, I don't really know what else I want to do right now. I was thinking about trying to fill this in. I mean, I'll fix these legs first. That's easy. I don't really want to start designing vehicles today right now. I'm thinking that'll be a next week thing. What's up, man? So this might turn into Q&A. Or if you guys have any questions about our actual survival world or you want to see anything, let me know. I'm happy to yap for another hour. I've kind of accomplished what I wanted to in this area today. Where's this gonna go? I will show you guys in a second if you want. I don't really want to fill any more area in right now. It's actually pretty good how much we got done. I should probably do another rock there. I think it would benefit from another rock. This thing is massive though, man. I've got to figure out a few things, especially this edge. How far out I want to take it. Because this is huge. I don't think I have to undo anything on world edit, do I? Or with Axiom. Alright, I think I can swap to the survival world and show you. For the record, this is the area of land I selected. So that is how big the area is that I was fixing. It is huge, bro. It is actually massive. But yeah, that's where it's gonna sit. Goes from there to there. We're fixing up like that cliff. I think I need to carpet bomb it. I just don't really want to. But I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to build a world eater. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was kind of the reason I put it here. Was I thought it would help blend the desert over because the desert's very harsh right now. All these sections though, cleaning up just these chunks is going to take a long time. One thing I did do though is I am not clearing water for this project, so I built it above water level. So we have to clear down to water level. And I can't decide. No, I don't think I'm going to do it by hand. I might do a chunk of it by hand. I might do like all this by hand and then carpet bomb just this stretch here because the stretch is a lot worse. Honestly, at that point, I might as well kind of carpet bomb the whole thing, right? If I went like from here to there and over. Yeah. Dude, I hate water caves so much, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to blend this in at some point though, which is not gonna be fun. Don't mind all of the giant holes around our world where stuff is hidden. Oh yeah, that's where we did all the crafting for it. Times it. It's almost 2. When did I start? I haven't actually been streaming that long, have I? Oh, I'm just a little creatively tapped out right now, you know? We've made really good progress. I think next week we'll be done. Which means we get to grind, block gathering, and building in a couple weeks' time. I appreciate it, man. Shall I go walk over there? I'm from the west coast of the US. Oh. Yeah, no, the world's coming along, guys. In the last year, man, holy, we've made an insane amount of progress. I seriously don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Honestly, there's a chance I'll tear down the actual donut and then just leave this part here and down. Just leave the bartery and set up in the floating in the sky, bro. Because, like, it's so useful, but I don't want to... Like, you just have a box of crying obsidian, you know? The nether bricks are really convenient. Blackstone is incredible to just have like this. Yeah, most of these, like, so much stuff out here is gonna have to get moved. I think we're kind of running low on frog lights at some point, and that thing has to get moved to fix the frog light farm, which is not gonna be fun. I'm actually kind of curious. How many frog lights do we have left? I mean, we have a fair amount. We got a couple more projects before someone has to move that. Yeah, it's gonna be cool though. So yeah, that section that we're filling in is that chunk. It's a big area. I think it's like 500 blocks by 400 blocks. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time to finish this project. Should be cool though. Is there anything you guys want to see? I'm just kind of hanging out, so I don't know what you guys are interested in seeing up close. Yeah, I know, right? Where do we store all our farms? I got you. So it started off pretty organized, and then we got lazy. So some of the recent ones are just here, right? Some of our recent ones are here. Like, that's a mushroom one. Here is dripstone, right? And so on. I'll show the jungle in a second also. We come through here, though. Wait, did I turn shaders on? No, I didn't. Why was that lagging? Ow. Don't mind me. I'm lagging. Seeing if you actually placed a pink banner. I think I did, didn't I? Am I tripping? Alright, and then this is where... This is Fulbright, bro. This is Fulbright. It should be. Yeah, it's Fulbright. Minecraft's just dark, man. This is where a lot of our farms are hidden. These were meant to be very polished. The whole plan was originally to have it be like this, with these tunnels with like the blinking lights and stuff. And then we just got lazy and didn't enjoy digging. Like a resource pack? Oh, I don't have a resource pack now, yeah, but most of our farms are all just tucked away in all these corners. Like, that's the Iron Golem farm, you know, just stuff tucked away everywhere. Some of the overflow goes here. There's more farms in all of these places. Little cactus farm, you know. These tunnels aren't even done though. Over here, this is original moss farm, or like bone meal farm. trying to think what else we have in here. There's small, I mean, not even that small. It's a quad wheat farm, but we're gonna have to do a way bigger wheat farm. No, one bone meal farm is not usually enough. We're running into that problem. Oh, that's the entrance. There's a giant wool farm. That's the giant wool farm. And yeah, all of our items run into the industrial storage room through here. I can go in there real quick. Yeah, I didn't know there was a Fulbright mod. I'll check for something like that. Mainly just for YouTube. I don't really care on my end. I actually enjoy the atmosphere. I like that we play with light and dark on this world, you know? The perks of having a mob switch, man. Yeah, but you can drop in here, and then there's the industrial storage room. Yo, Mr. Bark, how many nether stars? How many was it? I feel like it was like 500 or something nether stars. 5 or 6 stacks, yeah, something like that. Okay. We have a lot of shulkers of materials in here. Need these almost full. How much of these do we have? That's a lot of honeycomb. Out of bone meal. Very nice. No, we did it all by hand, but we did it with we glitched them in the end, if you know what I'm talking about. How did a moss carpet end up in there? Hopefully that one's not broken. Should probably check to see if that's broken. Oh shoot, we actually have some extra leaves. Let me check to see if that one's broken real quick. Oh, we're good. Somehow a moss got through. Interesting. Broom. Yeah, I was looking at Voxy. The Voxy is very restrictive with what shaders you can use, though. Nah, Soup, I'm just showing off some stuff on the survival world. Nothing major. I am kind of tapped out on building the second, so I was just like chilling and hanging out, you know. So if you have any questions about the survival world, though, let me know. And I will go and show stuff off. How many days? We have no idea. The server's moved so many times, and at some point it lost the day count, and because it's a server, it never goes offline, right? So it's like 4 years of it being online. I can tell you our hours, though. I'm pushing literally 70 or 70 days. What's that? 70 times 24. I'm at almost 1,700 hours on here. How long does a protect take? What do you mean? We're getting close to 1 million jumps. It's a server, yep. It's a 2-man server. It highly varies from project to project. There's some like the the Cave of Creation with the diamond tree, that took me forever to do because I had to farm 20,000 diamonds, you know? So that one was probably 400 or 500 hours of total time, whereas the Nether Hub was probably like 180. Just, yeah, it heavily varies from project to project. Yeah, I remember when we did this one, just this storage room felt like it was such a big project, you know? If you guys can't tell, the bones of this were used on our new one also. The exact same layout, the same chest setup. Only this time I added an extra row of chests at the bottom, so it's a 3 and 3, you know? Is it like really laggy? Yes. Yeah, we have some lag problems on here. It's not too bad. Well, it's my I have a pretty good computer, right? Why can I not see that? Yeah, I have a pretty good computer, so I only lag when I'm on render like this, where I have 60 chunk render, you know? If I was on just 32, I have no problems. Heck yeah. Let me go find a bed real quick so I can show off Cybark's jungle and take all the credit. Yeah, I have a few floating. But you'll have to stick around to see what they are. I don't mind showing the one I'm currently working on, but I don't show my next ones, you know? No. I will not be bullied into making a world record iron farm. You guys want to quickly see what mining 20,000 diamonds looks like also? I need more rockets if we're going to check that though. Let me grab some more rockets. All right. Let's go over here. What are the priority lecterns? That's a thing for me and Mr. Bark. We used to write down what projects we were working on at the time, and it's like we just document ideas that we had. It's what mining 20,000 diamonds looks like. Oh yeah, I just leave beacons around apparently. My fault. I didn't even realize I left a beacon over here. Yeah, wait till you see how long this goes. Yeah, it looks like it goes pretty far, doesn't it? Yeah, just wait. And this isn't my only tunnel down here. So this is why the diamond tree took me like 500 hours. Yeah, beats a thief. Yeah, that's how long the main tunnel is, but there is side tunnels that are really long as well. Ow. I was looking at chat, I wasn't looking to where I was flying. Don't text and fly, everybody. Yeah, just imagine how long this took me. I did it in 5-hour trenches about. It was on average about 5 hours. And I would farm a row of diamond ore every 5 hours. And I did that for like 3 weeks running. Every day I'd log on. This was while I was still in school, so I had time to do that. I don't have time to do that no more. Yeah, here's the drill. Oh, what's left of the drill. We found out that due to it being on a server, there's a max length that the drill can be before you unrender the redstone and it like breaks. And this is the max length it can be, which is how wide that tunnel is. We tried to make it wider and it blew itself up. But that other chunk works. And then, yeah, there's stretches that just go farther in other directions also, you know. It's crazy down here. How many of you guys have seen the periodic table? I doubt that many. Ancient debris, diamond blocks, just chilling. You have? Impressive. Be if you watch the whole world tour. That's out here also. You've seen the periodic table video. That's a good question, Pete. I appreciate it, man. I've seen some of your videos also, man. Yeah, this is an old video that's taken down. That's map arts. Yeah. I don't know, man. We got some random stuff on here. That's what it was made out of, and it was just one at a time, layer by layer. I don't even know, man. Don't ask. Some of them are wrong. There's one that has a duplicate number that we realized later. There, right there, 46, 46. That's meant to be 47. And then there's these two where the second letter was a font size too low, or too small. I think there might be another messed up one somewhere. I don't remember, though. As a whole, though, it was pretty good. Stupid projects, man. I need to find a way to put that somewhere that you'll actually, like, see more often. So, yeah. This is where we gathered sand before we built the end duper. So the whole pyramid was hand gathered. I forgot about that. Me gathering cactus flowers. It's good fun. It's good fun. Should we go out to the ice real quick on the way back? Might as well, right? Just doing a little world tour for fun. The angler fish. Mr. Bark is currently working on filling in this corner, which will be really cool. Did you actually find me back then? Like, did you see it 2 years ago, or did you see it more recently? That is crazy, man. That's crazy. I think the video had like 1,000 or 2,000 views. It was a bad video also. I started to get better at video editing then, but it was a bad video. I love this project. Oh yeah, I've been super active in the Discord for a long time now. I'm a little... I need to catch up on stuff. There's a lot of messages flying in there now, so it's harder for me to keep up while I'm doing other things. Like, while I'm streaming, there'll be 60 things put in there, you know? I'll have to go back and catch up later. I'm just showing off a little bit of the world right now, man. We've been building for a couple hours, and we're just chilling for a little bit now. Yeah, you can see I'm starting to actually lag out here now. It's with shaders and on massive render, I lag bad. I love the jungle though, man. Mr. Bart killed this one. Oh, what the heck? Why'd my game freeze? Oh, I could reduce my render, but I'm too lazy. We'll suffer through it for a second. I mean, we're in here. It's fine. There we go. I have FPS again. I know, the jungle turned out so good. There's a whole build that's gonna go underneath here one day also. It's not done yet, but there will be a build that goes under there one day. I love that our world's starting to get connected, man. It's so fun being able to just transition from area to area these days. In the past, it was like, yeah, one day that'll be connected, and now it is, and it's like, whoa. Yeah, and all the paths just randomly transition. Alright, let's see. What else can we show? I've shown most of the world in the last, like, 10 minutes. I haven't shown all the little details, but... I believe those were bamboo signs, yes. All of these houses have full interiors, by the way. Oh no, I've pushed the boat. Go back. There we go. Yeah, all of these have full interiors, man. You push my boat. I'm doing good, my man. How about yourself? Oh, you know what's a crazy one? Well, we just use spare elytras in here for like for the angel statue wings, man. Oh, you want to rip your hair out while you're doing it? Don't worry, man. You want to rip your hair out while you're doing it. We most definitely wanted to. There's gotta be a bed in here, right, that I can use? Yeah. Get it back to the daytime real quick. And trust me, when we did this one, this was our second. So the first part of the giant forest was over here. And as you can see, there was no underbrush. And we're like, it's too empty down here. So our second run, we added all of this underbrush in. And that makes you hate it even more, trust me. It becomes such a pain to get all of it done. Also, gathering that many leaves, holy, is that painful. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But to be honest, worlds just don't look as good unless you do custom trees. It adds so much to a world. I also love that detail, just the fallen tree over the river. I die from a Elytra glitch and just face planting into walls, and that's about it. The last time I died was like 250 hours ago or something. It was on the Wizard Tower. And all these rivers, by the way, I mean, obviously this one's not done, but the chunks that are done, like these are full rivers, you know, like all detailed all the way down. We haven't really cut any corners on this. But yes, it has been an absolute pain. Yeah, I can't wait to see the wheat one in. Like I mentioned, you flying this way and then it's just wheat. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be so cool. It's so much fun every time we finish a big project. I'm excited to be out in this area again. It's been a long time since I've done any builds out here. My last like entire year has been over there. Oh, someone was asking about farms. Here's a lot of our other old industrial farms. We had whole plans to cover this area with like modern industrial style buildings, and then we just kind of scrapped it randomly. But there is a lot of farms out here as well. Also, someone was commenting about how much of a pain rooted dirt is to get. It's very slow, but this is my rooted dirt farm. So this thing produces rooted dirt. So I can AFK overnight and I will gain like enough rooted dirt for this project kind of thing. Which is why I use it everywhere. Like this has a ton of rooted dirt in it. You can see it there. Yeah. You used to just find trees and pray I get that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably faster. That is probably faster. But I like that I can just do it without being at my computer. Because there is a limit to how much Minecraft I want to play, you know? Like, I get burnt out pretty easily, you know? But just go one step at a time. What's up, Mr. Avocado? And you've jinxed it. Yeah, no, streaming to YouTube's crazy compared to streaming to Twitch. I do just prefer streaming on Twitch though, which is why I do it way more. Just because I get to, what's it called? It's just the music, man. I just really appreciate getting to listen to my own playlist. I don't know why YouTube hasn't added the ability to split audio tracks yet. That's such a big deal to me, being able to split my audio tracks and listen to just whatever I want. Because placing in like 400,000 blocks gets pretty boring if I don't have good music. Alright. Shall we show everyone again though what we were working on the creative? I'm great, please hold on tall. Why are you guys doing this? Alright, for everyone new here again. This is how the new project's going. All of this brown is gonna be wheat, right? Well, it's gonna be dry grass, which is meant to look like wheat. So it's a giant sci-fi farm is what we've been working on. Watching a video about building a village. I appreciate it, man. That village tested me. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of that redwood biome was one of the ones where I was so excited for it to be done. Thank you so much, Mr. Avocado. Yeah, so today we finished up the rocks. I'd done those 3, we did those 4, and then we started detailing a couple sections around some of the builds. Like we did this area outside here. So that's all detailed. That one I'm gonna do next week. I'm gonna detail there. I want to add a new, like another small freighter moving a hay bale. And then over here we did this one. This is the combine, right? Parts of it, yes. This one, that one, and that one were inspired from Andor, which is one of my favorite shows. The rest was not. The rest is all cooked up randomly, you know? I just wanted to pay tribute with a few pieces. So that one, like, this is not from Star Wars. That's not from Star Wars. That's not, you know? Just the huts and the silos. The rocks aren't either, if that makes any difference, but the rocks are my own design to try and blend the areas together. But it should be cool. It should be cool. We still have to detail that one. I'm debating whether I want to build the wheat farm into this one right now and get all that mapped out. Well, not right now. I mean, like, before I finish this in creative mode. But yeah. It's been a trying couple weeks building all of these mechs over here. I've gone through so many versions, some other designs that we almost did. This was going to be like a crop sprayer one. This guy was originally blue and I didn't like it, so he got changed to red. Yeah, it's been a pain working on these designs, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to add the birds though. I can't wait to add the birds to it, but we're not there yet. We're not quite there yet. Yeah. What you mean? Thanks, Soph. That is a crazy question, Sky. And I'm thinking about an answer and I just can't come up with one. I feel like regardless, you have to kill the creeper. But then that leaves a guest. How about building the 5-star? I don't know what that means. Why do I need a kelp farm? I think you marry Gast also. What the hell, Bark? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm changing it. It's a happy guest. So we marry the happy guest. I guess at that point we're killing the creeper. Dang. Great progress though today, amigos. It was really short, but we actually we're cooking. So I think I want to design a few more vehicles next week. I'll finish up shaping everything and I think we're done. Good to move on. See, I agree with Soup. I think Soup knows what's up here. Yeah. Alright though, amigos. I think I might be winding down also. This was a short one, but I actually had a good time over on YouTube, so I think I'll try to make a YouTube stream every now and then thing. It has to be for specific steps, so it will probably only be during tedious, like really long tedious parts or creative work, because I need to have the audio track split so that way I can pull clips for the YouTube video. But apart from that, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe let's look at to pay community direction. Can you not rotate a cake or something? Yeah, though. I can't believe we had 100 viewers, man. That's craziness. Oh, yeah. So I think next YouTube stream would probably be... I can maybe do one where I'm doing all of the groundwork, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll post a message in the Discord. Apart from that, though, if you guys are interested, I do stream on Twitch, yep. Thursday through Sunday every week, so you can watch everything there. I think I'm gonna call it there, though, guys. Thursday through Fridays, class ends 12 p.m. Eastern. I normally stream 10:30 a.m. Pacific, but I'm normally like half an hour late because I'm bad. So anywhere from 10:30 Pacific to like 11 Pacific. Goodbye, Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah. Alright though, amigos. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Take care, guys.